Welcome back. This is part 4 of Let's Play Persona 5. Last time I screwed up. Okay, 2 episodes I screwed up. Somehow, Audacity ate up some of my audio. It's like a minute and change, so I don't have enough audio for the whole thing, so then the audio gets desynced. It's just a mess. It's a mess. It's a whole thing. But we're gonna continue. I'm gonna try not to have any more like 50-minute episodes. It was just for kind of intro purposes, so we'll continue on. If I have to like cut in the middle of episodes and like restart, even if it is a long episode, I'll just save it as like 2 different, or piece together 2 different videos and 2 different audio files, as opposed to doing one long one. It's weird though, because usually Audacity is pretty good in terms of saving my audio. It's usually the Elgato game capture that has some trouble with, oh, today I'm gonna, chop out a third of the video. So, who knows?
Okay, let's go.
Can we go here? Can we go? Oh, no, of course not. I do like the map system in this game. Usually, Persona games, you have, here we go, a map like this that you have to pull up. And I never like that because it's like you lose kind of perspective, whereas here I can see the icon moving, I can see which way I'm facing, all that good stuff. Know that I came from that way, gotta go this way. Kind of nice. Oh, dang, son. Move your phone, boy. Move your phone. Put your phone on silent. What are you doing? So this is kind of cool because we are, I guess, thieves or what have you. Basically, each level, each dungeon has a security level. And as Morgana is saying, you'll get kicked out of the dungeon if the security level hits 100%. So you don't want that to happen. It's pretty difficult for that to happen. And this is what an ambush is supposed to look like. Not like that first battle I had. Okay, judging by the leaves on your head, I'm gonna say you're allergic to fire, but we don't have fire, so. I do like the character designs for personas, or what are they called? I don't even know what they're called. Enemies, shadows. They're pretty cool. They obviously take a lot from like different mythos and mythology and whatnot, but I quite like them.
All right.
And see, just like that, battles don't take too long, so I'll probably keep them all in. Can't go that way. Let's go in here. Or let's just flip the switch to here.
Hey.
Oh no, I guess we went. What happened? We just like phased out of existence. So we go. I guess we went up some stairs. Oh well. Anything? I don't think there's too many items to be had here. Yeah, everything's kind of sealed off. And I don't even think we come back to this part of the dungeon because this is kind of like your tutorial dungeon. It's streamlined for story purposes. This first part of it. And then when we explore the full thing, you'll kind of have more of a dungeony, true palace feel, so.
Damn it.
Well, we can always use stuff to shoot things. With our imagination.
Whoa.
So the whole, I guess, idea behind this is that cognition is changed depending on the person you're dealing with. So if we believe that the gun is real, then the gun will be real. And there you go. Usually, so here's a couple things. You can shoot. You have like a set amount of ammo. You can shoot as many times as you want in one turn.
How about that?
And usually,
be mindful of how much ammo you have
thank you,
left.
Morgana. Usually flying enemies are weak to bullets, which I guess makes sense. Like you're hunting, you're shooting, you're killing, you're on your duck hunt. That might. I guess that makes sense.
All right.
Sucker has a slingshot. Like what are you supposed to do with that mess? Oh, and also you saw the little heart icon pop up on Morgana's turn. You'll see it here with mine. That is my SP saver equipment, so yeah, I should never really run out of SP. It doesn't give you that much, it's like 7 total, I guess. I don't think it scales with HP. I also have that in
I leveled up.
Travel. Like all my characters have SP saver, which is kind of cool. I mean, it's just useful. I hate running out of SP. It's like the worst part about games with SP or like magic points or whatever. It's simple up. Yeah, let's just make him feel like a
Nice going. Well.
Oh, cool. I think this is what,
Now then.
yeah, awesome. I don't think, let me see, do I have to, let's see, during battle you can change partner, during tactics. Okay, it's during battle, so I don't have to do the thing. Stats. Oh, well, I can do that here. Oh yeah, weaknesses, it keeps track of the weaknesses, like I said, so you can know them. Most of the weaknesses I should, not necessarily, I didn't memorize them actively, but a lot of them you can kind of just tell, or you just kind of remember, what they were. How did they say to do that? They said, oh, here we go, tactics, direct command. Okay. Does that change? Okay. And this guy, let's wait for this guy. Where's he going? Where's he going? Is he coming back? He's coming back. Alright, we're gonna wait for the preemptive strike. He shouldn't go, I don't think he goes pet. Dude, get behind the wall. Yeah, actually, he doesn't respond to your non-active party members, so that's nice. Or he doesn't respond to party members that aren't the main character, which I guess is cool because you can't control the CPUs. It's like, just want to make sure that you don't die because of a rogue computer. I believe those are pyro jacks. They're a frequent enemy in Persona games. I guess Atlas, like Shin Megami Tensei games in general. This actually isn't a part of the Shin Megami Tensei series. It's like the first Persona entry not to be, which is kind of cool. Which I think makes sense because I've played like Devil Survivor, and yeah, it has some of the same characters like Personas.
Let's go.
But it doesn't have the same, emphasis on like story. Well, it does, but not the same type of way that you have in these games.
First, knock down all the enemies. Everything starts at that crucial step.
Okay, so what you want to do is, dude, why would you? Is she weak to dark? I guess she is. That's so stupid.
All right, now.
Alright, so here you have all attack. You get more options when you knock down your enemies later in the game. Right now, all you can do is do this combo attack. And whenever you get that red screen, it's kind of cool. You know that you got the KO. So in the last games, it used to be that like a skull would pop out of the smoke when you went into an all-out attack. And so you kind of had an idea that, oh, you either going to do massive damage or you were going to just KO the enemy altogether. But in this game, you get the nice little background. So you immediately can tell that, oh, jump. Okie dokie then.
Now then.
And I do want to mention that even though I am using like the stronger weapons, the only thing that's like regular fights generally aren't too difficult to begin with. The bosses, they have enough HP where just doing regular attacks, you still have to kind of follow a strategy. So it's it shouldn't be too much of a sweep. Though if the game does start looking like a sweep, looking like a wash, I'll dial it back.
Yeah.
I will dial it back, no problem with that. So you're out here torturing people.
Whoa.
Just beating them with the blunt end. What is with all their blunt force trauma?
Damn it! This is
Gotta
bullshit.
calm down.
How many times do I have to
Stop
tell you to
yelling.
keep your voice down?
But this is beyond messed up.
I do kind of like the gradient effect on
How do I
Morgana's
open
back
this?
there. It's like it's lighter at the top, darker at the bottom.
Leave us alone. It's useless.
Huh?
If we
Dude on the left looks like
we
a
won't be executed
main
like you
character from the
guys.
first or the fourth game.
You
Rather.
telling me you want to stay in a
I
place
mean, not
like
exactly, but he got that gray hair. He got that gray hair.
Are you planning on taking these guys out of here?
We can't just leave him here.
How stupid can you be?
Yeah, I can't. So the idea
What?
here is that these are all like cognitive beings.
These are only humans in
I really gotta stop
Kamoshida's
explaining things he's
cognition.
about to explain.
They aren't real humans
But
that
like,
have
what
entered
happens
from
if you
reality.
took them out of the cave?
They're different
Like, do
from
they
you
just
two.
phase out of existence?
Cognition?
Do they find their main,
It
their
means
real
there's
counterparts?
no point in saving them. They're different
And
from
then,
the
like,
real ones in the
fuse
real
into
world.
freaking
You
Gogeta
could
or
say that
something?
these are extremely similar looking dolls.
Hell? Why's it gotta be so complicated? So the school's a
So I wonder,
castle,
do
and the students are
Ryuji
slaves.
shave
It's so
his
on point that it
eyebrows,
makes me laugh.
or are they just naturally that
This
tiny?
really is the inside of that
It's
asshole's
kind of
head.
uncomfortable, kind of disconcerting.
Still, this is horrible. It must mean he treats them as slaves in the real world too.
In the real world too? Wait.
They're
I
on
know
the
these
volleyball
guys.
team if you couldn't tell by the uniform.
They're members of the volleyball
Come
team.
on now.
The one Kamoshida coaches for.
I love how the main character
They
here
must be physically
has his
abused every
back
day.
to the guys, like
There's
looking
no
over his
way
shoulder.
they'd
He's
still
too
be
cool
up
to look
normally.
straight on. Come on now.
Don't tell me. They're going through similar shit in reality?
Most likely. I mean, this proves that Kamoshida thinks of them as slaves.
So it might be for real. I heard that
Also, shout out
Kamoshida's
to
using
my
physical punishment.
incredibly quiet
They're just
PS4
rumors, but
original. Well, it's not an original model.
if they're
It's
true, wouldn't this be something
the
to report
Black
to the
Ops
police?
edition. I have
We'll
a
use these
Slim,
guys
but I
as
don't
evidence.
use it.
If it all goes well,
Don't ask why
we
I
can
got
take
that,
down
but
asshole Kamoshida.
you can't even hear it.
It's not
My mic
working.
is right next to it.
We
You
can use
can't
the
even hear that
navigation
bad
app, but
boy.
the camera's a no-go?
I'm kind of surprised because a lot of people, we're getting to that
navigation
point.
app?
It's been like
That's
what,
what we
5
used to
years
come
since
here.
the launch of the original PS4,
about yours?
and you can't take pictures out here.
Whatever you do is fine, but we're
And
gonna
folks
get
are like,
caught
"Oh
if we
man,
stand
my
around like this."
PS4 is running
need to head
crazy.
back.
I can't. It's crazy
Hang on a
loud.
sec.
You can't hear
There's
it.
no
It's
other
awful.
way.
I hate it."
I'll just memorize their faces before going
But
home.
I don't know. Mine seems to be chugging along just fine.
Let's go.
Let's check the cells. Cell block 4. Talk to me.
Hey!
And talk to me.
What?
All that talk about this tzatziki sauce has me wanting to. Golly, that's crazy. Sucker just taking it to the face. Volleyballs to the chest. Definitely got
man.
some broken ribs. I kind of want to get like a gyro, a gyro, if you will. I'm feeling it. But, I don't know. Alright, let's, can't go that way. Turn it around. Can we look through here? Here we go. It's like the training you can do in Mario Tennis. And you know there's no water in there. Come on, man. You know there's no water in there.
What are your thoughts?
What are your thoughts? This is awful. That's what my thoughts are. Okay, and last one for me. Check through here. Alright. Stop yelling. We gotta get out of here? Oh, that's stupid. I thought there was more to this part. The first, like, dungeon with this, like, the first part of this dungeon, you end up, like, starting and stopping a lot. Like, the story really does try to hold your hand for a while. Keep you on track, keep you on pace.
Let's go.
Okie dokie. I'm sensing a fight right here. I'm sensing a battle.
Oh man.
Thankfully, it looks like they dropped the drawbridge, so
This way.
that should be good. That's not the same door we came out of. I think we came down, like, to the left of where we were before. Maybe not. That might be the same place. Oh, he knows the ball's down, because you got the goal. Oh, crap. I gotta stop
The
pressing
school
X.
ain't your
My bad.
castle. I've memorized their faces real good. You're going down.
It seems it's true when they say barking dogs.
I mean, you don't have a persona. You
How
can't
far
bite.
the star runner of the track team has fallen.
What the hell are you getting at?
I speak of the track trader who acted in violence, ending his teammates' dreams. Oh, I can only imagine the pain of the others who were dragged under with your selfish act.
I do like the way they kind of drag out the story in a way. It's not they don't just blatantly explain
surprise.
every little thing. They
So
let you
you're
get acquainted with
accompanying him
things,
without
because you know you have to go
knowing
through the
anything at
whole
all.
calendar
He
here,
betrayed
basically.
his
You don't have time
teammates
to
and crushed their hopes.
get to know
Yet
your
he still
teammates.
carries on as carefree as ever.
That's not true!
You've come along with this fool and are now going to end up dead. How unlucky of you. Go! Kill them all!
Bye, future Wolfgang.
Don't sully my castle with garbage.
Okie dokie, these mooks should be nothing.
God damn it.
Ram
Ryuji,
slash
no!
horse. Horse with ram horns. And I think this is the boss music. I'm
We're
pretty sure this is the
surrounded.
boss music.
I'll kill you! I'll kill you because King Kamoshida
So you
told
need to calm
us.
down. Stop
I'll
juicing.
kill
Stop
'cause
taking those
that's what he
steroids.
wants.
Roid raging over here. Alright, so this is a new mechanic. I don't know if they'll explain it. Will they explain it? But you can tell right now. So we're surrounded. It allows them, I guess they go first. And that's just not good. So what you end up needing to do in this situation is either obviously kill the enemy. What?
There's more of that.
Oh, this doesn't matter. This is scripted. But the idea here, you're surrounded, so it's harder for you to win. It's an actual gameplay mechanic. We'll get introduced to it later. If you knock all the enemies down, though, it reverses, so then you surround them. So your goal usually is to knock them down. Sometimes they're weak enough where you can just kill them. It's like shave your legs. Just so scraggly.
I bet you simply came here on a whim and ended up like this. Isn't that right?
Also, fun fact, the rising sun on Ryuji's shoes there, it was censored in China and I guess Korea?
Dare you raise your hand
South
at me?
Korea? I think.
Though it was only
Pretty much
temporary, have you forgotten
they
my
got some
kindness in
tension
supervising
over
track practice?
the rising sun flag thanks to World War II.
Wasn't no
And so
practice,
Atlas
it was physical
removed
abuse.
the rising
You
sun
just
from his
didn't like our
shoes, so
team.
kinda cool.
It was nothing but an eyesore. The only one who needs to achieve results is me. That coach who got fired was hopeless too.
I don't think we ever meet the coach
Had
who
he
got
not
fired,
opposed
which I mean
me
I
with a
guess it
sound
makes sense,
argument,
but
I would have settled it with only breaking his star's leg.
What?
Do you need me to deal with your other leg too? The school will
That's
call it
crazy.
self-defense anyway.
I've never broken a bone. It's
Damn it.
I guess the closest thing I've ever had is a
Lose
stress
again.
fracture in my foot.
Not only can I not run anymore, the track team is gone too because of this
But
asshole.
it's crazy. I can't imagine, like,
that's
your
why.
arm, okay, it kind of makes sense where you could like break it, like
Once
in the
these two are
joints and
dealt
stuff like
with,
that. The leg, unless you break it at the knee, I mean, just bones sticking out of freaking the hand and foot, and that's crazy. I can't get with that.
You're right. Everything that was important to me was taken by him. I'll never get him back.
Stay there and watch. Look on as these hopeless scum die for nothing because they sided with trash like you.
Okay, come on, just get your persona.
No.
Just get your
that's what you
persona.
are.
We'll have all
All
day.
you think about is using people. You're the real scumbag, Kamoshida.
What are you doing?
Now rip the mask off. Transition to the full
Stop looking down on me
cutscene.
with that
You know it's
stupid
coming.
Smile on your face.
You made me wait quite a while.
This sounds kind of like Vincent Brooks. Now I gotta look up.
You seek
God,
power,
what's his name? What is this guy's name?
Since your name has been disgraced
It's like a captain, isn't it?
Flag wreak havoc. The other
I gotta look up his name.
exists within desires it thus. I am thou, thou art I. There is no turning back. The skull of rebellion is your flag henceforth!
What can you do?
Okay, what is his persona?
Cower in fear and watch.
Okay, here we go. Who voiced his persona? Because he sounds kind of familiar. Sucker just went Super Saiyan. Sucker just went Super Saiyan. I don't have a voice actor for this. That's a bummer. There you have it, Captain Kid. Though, here's something that's kind of cool. I wish. I mean, they might have an option for it,
What's up, Persona?
but
This effing rocks.
here's the thing.
Now that I got this
If
power,
you don't, they
it's time for
only for the
payback.
first battle after they get their personas, your main characters, do they fight without the mask on. And I don't think any of the costumes, well, you have costumes where they don't have masks on, but you don't have costumes where they have the whole costume without the mask. I think it'd be kind of cool if they could use the costumes without the mask. It's just kind of hype. Like, he looks cool. You put the skull mask on, it's kind of lame. Alrighty, and this guy, he's not having a good day. He's about to get taken down real quick.
That bother King Kamoshida with trifle matters.
Kamoshida's cognition ain't changing, right? Then I'll act like the troublemaker I am. Let's do this,
There you
Captain
go.
Kid.
Summon 2 dirty horned beasts. Alright, we're going to use his trademark move here, Zeo, because he's not weak to it. Okay, the other guys are weak to it. Well, we're just going to kill these guys with the quickness. Knock you out. So there's only one. Yeah, so Ryuji here, his element is lightning, electricity, whatever you want to call it. He also, you'll come to find out that he has terrible accuracy. Like, his accuracy is awful. I don't know if that's like a hidden stat or if it's actually on the cover of the, like, on the stat sheet. I'll check. But his accuracy is terrible. Like, it's the amount of times you'll use a regular. There you go. There you go. So the amount of times you'll use a regular attack and it just doesn't. It just misses.
Loyal subject.
So you just got to deal with it. As far as party members, I do like using him. He comes in a deal of handy. I think he has some of the highest attack of the bunch. So, you know, it's cool. But usually his electric moves, I pretty much only use them to knock down enemies. I'm not trying to attack because his magic stat is so trash.
How about that?
Whoa. So, Ryuji had the potential too.
Even if you apologize now, I ain't forgiving you.
I told
Dude,
you
we
that
need
this
to
is
dip,
my
'cause he's
castle.
gonna do
Seems
some
you
things.
still don't understand.
Oh my goodness. So lewd.
Takamaki?
So excited.
What a meowvelous and beautiful girl!
What's going on? Yeah, now that you mention it. But why is she even here?
Cognition. It's crazy.
Hey,
She looks
let
so
go
much
of her,
like
you perv.
Catherine.
How many
Catherine
times must
with
they
a
tell you until you
C
understand?
from
This
Catherine.
is my castle, a place in which I can do whatever I want. Everyone wishes to be loved by me. That is, everyone besides slow-witted thieves like you.
Takamaki, say something!
Calm down, Ryuji. It seems that girl isn't the real one.
Thank goodness.
She's the same as those slaves.
At least she has
A
shoes
being
on.
made from
I step
Kamoshida's
on a nail.
cognition of her.
It's
Are
not
you
safe.
jealous? Well, I'm not surprised. Women aren't drawn to problematic punks like you.
Damn it!
Clean them up this instant!
Alright, we gotta dip. Come on now. Just run. Just sprint out of there.
We're outnumbered. Let's scram before we get surrounded.
We're not gonna do anything and just run?
Thank God you've got a
No,
level
I do. I'm the
head.
protagonist. I can't be too fired up.
Fine. We'll expose what you really are no
I'll
matter.
be.
I was beginning to get bored of torturing the ones here. Come at me whenever you want.
Come
if you don't
get
care
some.
about your life.
Ignore him. Let's go!
Did you like the little splotches of pink when they run? You'll see it later in the game too. When you're in the castles, you get that juicy, splotchy, whatever.
Anyways, I don't remember changing into this.
It looks good on you, sure. Just the mask is kind of janky. I'm not gonna lie.
should
It
I
has
be
teeth.
happy
Like
about
it's just
that?
weird. It
Then
has
again,
teeth.
It ain't as
Also,
bad
how
as
does the
yours.
mask stay on? Like, there's no headband. Just kind of, is there adhesive? Scotch tape? Double-sided tape? So y'all need to go home.
So what's going on?
I told you before, when a Persona user opposes a palace's ruler and becomes a threat to them, this happens. It's to prevent you from being affected by distortions.
Is this a skull?
Your appearance reflects your inner self. It's the rebel that slumbers within, not that you'll get it.
Nope.
Then stop asking questions and accept what you see for what it is.
Easy for you to say. Wait, we're in deep shit!
I said to be quiet!
We might have gotten away here, but we're still screwed with Kamoshida at the real school.
That's quite sharp of you. For being an
There you
idiot.
go.
Relax.
So I guess
Kamoshida in
I don't
reality
even know.
can't
I don't even
possibly
know
about
anymore.
What happens here? A shadow is the true
It's
self that is
kind of weird.
suppressed. A side of
The
one's
more I play this, the
personality
more I'm
they
like,
don't
oh my
wanna
god, I could see why people
So, we're
dislike
okay?
this game.
Did the Kamoshida
At least
in
the start,
reality
'cause it is
remember
long.
about
It
the
is long.
execution?
I'll give it that.
There you have it.
And we still have more
All
tutorial
right.
to go.
Now that we know that, all we
And it's
gotta
funny
do
because
is...
it's not even like the tutorial itself
I
takes that long.
guided you as
It's
promised.
like tutorial
turn to cooperate
veiled
with
as
me.
story, which is I think kind of cool
That's
because it's
why I
not
was
just
super nice about teaching you idiots
5 million
everything.
text boxes of did you know you could do this
Cooperate?
and you can do this.
Don't you remember?
But
I originally came here for an investigation. I need to erase the distortion from my body and regain my real form. That's why we must delve deep into mementos and...
Whoa, hold up. What are you going on and on about? We never said anything about helping you out.
so like, oh
Don't tell
crap.
me. Are you not going to repay the hospitality? Especially you! You're going to up and leave, even though you're already part of my
I'm
master
so
plan?
worried. Let me think about it. Let me sleep on it. Let me get a good night's sleep.
What? The nerve! Is it because I'm not human? Because I'm like a cat? Is that why you're making a fool of me?
We're busy. Thanks for everything, Cat. You've got guts being a cat and all. See you
Just
around.
going dip? Like you clearly need him. He's the only one with a healing spell between us.
What the
Come on
hell?
now.
Oh, seriously? Why are you wrapping this up like everything's all hunky-dory? Oh, hell no! Get back here!
I really do wonder what Morgana's doing when he's in the castle like this. Like he's just hanging out. Like he doesn't leave. He's still
You have
there.
returned to the real world.
Thank God. We're back. Yeah, I dragged you around a lot, huh?
Oh my
I'm
god, what
dead
song
tired.
is this? I was just thinking that's
you
that's
holding
another
up?
good song. I'm fine. I'm always ready to go. I'm the main character.
That's impressive. I'm exhausted even though I used to do track. But
Does he
damn,
not wear any
if
socks?
What we saw was for
How you
real.
gonna put
Oh, this is
sneakers
gonna
on
get
without
good.
socks?
I
Come on
totally
now.
remember the faces of the guys Kamoshida was treating like slaves. Once we make him fess up to any physical abuse, Kamoshida will be done. So, want to help me look for those guys or any way?
Sure, why not? I'll find them in a sea of
Now
faceless
that's what I'm
mooks.
talking about. Hey, so if you're thinking of laying low because you got a record, I don't think that'll help. Everyone already knows.
So we gotta go out with a
got you pegged
bang.
as a criminal.
Just play into it. Play up the
Kamoshida
commotion.
opened his damn mouth. No one else besides a teacher could have leaked it that fast. It doesn't matter if it's a student or a club. That asshole just wrecks things he doesn't agree with, just like he did with me. No one will take anything I say seriously. Still, those rumors about him getting physical might be real. And after seeing Kamoshida's distorted heart thing in person, there's no way I can just sit back.
we gotta do this. We gotta make it happen.
You
Yeah,
gotta
I
do
gotta
this.
do it. It's only that weak
I'll
willed
help out
protagonist
too.
who's not in on it. Come on now. Like, just give me a protagonist
counting
that
on you. Don't worry,
forthrightly
I'm hyped about this
accepts
too.
his destiny and goes in. Oh my god, so many cutscenes. I do like that transition though. It's kind of nice.
Acting as a phantom thief would have been more efficient alone. You could have gone about it
It's like
that
I need a
way.
party. It's a JRPG.
However, you did not. There are merits to having associates. That's what you decided. Am I wrong?
Have it. In this game, social links are not social links.
I am
They
thou.
are
Thou
confidants
art
to keep with the Phantom
Thou
Thief
hast acquired
motif.
a new vow. It shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity.
With the birth of the chariot persona,
Do you think it's kind of interesting that chariot is in white? Like, I would think that that would be in red to stand out that that's the Arcana, as opposed to, you know, just being like a regular word. So.
All right. Oh, right. I haven't eaten anything since lunch. It'd be weird splitting off now. So why don't we grab a bite somewhere?
Sure, let's drag this out even longer. Why not?
Just follow me. I mean, I totally gotta hear about your past. What the hell, man? How much shittier can that asshole get?
Calm down, buddy. I'm still eating.
But just hearing your story makes me angry.
I do like the photorealistic pictures of food in the background. Like, I guess it's a beef bowl. It looks like pretty realistic, not like it's drawn.
That might be more alike than I originally thought.
They tend to do that too. Like, I think back to Yakuza, a lot of the food in that game was photorealistic. Like, it was just pictures of food in the game.
How we're treated like a pain in the ass by the people around us.
Which I like. I mean, that game always makes me hungry. But I
something
always look forward to seeing what restaurants they have, because
the place you're living now is in Yongen, right? It's rush hour on the subways. I suggest you kill some time before heading home. What the hell, man? You barely touched your food. Just let me do it. I gotta thank you for helping me. Anyways, I got your back like you got mine from tomorrow on. As long as we do something about Kamoshida, I'm sure we'll both feel better about being at school. Oh yeah! Tell me your number. Oh,
and we get phone. Kinda cool. It's obviously all scripted because it's a calendar system. But it's pretty nice having the chat options. You don't get to you get to respond, but you don't even get to like really send too many messages. Like even from the script, it's usually just like yes or no.
We got no classes in the afternoon, and we can walk around unnoticed. Well, I guess we can work out the details tomorrow.
Yeah, son, I gotta go home and save the game.
Eat more. There's tons of ginger here.
We get to see everybody after school, apparently. Hey, that's that guy from the background. That's that guy from the beatings. He just phases out of existence. You don't see him go into the hallway.
I haven't been sleeping well lately. Whenever I close my eyes, I keep thinking about too many things. Shiho. Nationals are coming up soon.
Sad song.
So I keep thinking, should someone like me really be on the starting lineup?
Don't worry. Just be confident in yourself.
Cracker? I'm sorry, I just
skills have been recognized.
Cracker vending
machine. It's all
machine.
because you work harder
That's
than
great.
anyone else.
Yeah. Volleyball's all I have after all.
More importantly, was that injury okay? It looked really swollen.
No, it's
Some
nothing.
ice on it,
It's
buddy.
normal. Especially since a meet's coming up.
Sorry to interrupt, Suzui. Mr. Kamoshida told
Back
me
to the
get you.
beatings.
Huh? What does he want?
He didn't say.
It's crazy though. How does just nobody know this is going on? It's
It'll
crazy.
be fine. I bet it's
wild.
a meeting about the starting lineup or something.
Yeah. Well.
Oh my gosh, she doesn't
better
have
go.
leggings on. She's the only other girl who doesn't have
Good luck.
leggings on. Or the mandated black leggings. That's crazy.
Hang in there, Shiho.
And it's nighttime. And we get the best song of the game. There we go. Of course. Like, why would I not? I'm not trying to get that beat down the second day of class. Come on now.
Now listen up.
So why would you answer the phone right in front of, like, why would you answer the phone right in front of them? Come on now. That's just disrespect. Also, for some reason, in these menus you can't use, I mean, I guess it keeps with, like, the old school JRPG feel. You can't use analog sticks.
Jeez.
It's kind of unfortunate because a lot of times my hand just rests there naturally. But that should be the end of this episode, assuming there's no other cutscenes. Yeah, so in the next episode we'll come back, go to sleep, head off to school, and see what lies in store for our humble protagonist. But once again, thanks for watching. I will see you in the next one. Have a great day.